Okay, so it's 12:40. I just had another ceremony, and I finished off with mother with this side of creation. Um, Using impure fantasies, and the result of that climax is there's some pain here in the stomach. Like it's come on suddenly, like I gotta take a crap, like I have gas. So that's the earth chakra. This hand here, there's like a sense of magnetism to it, not electricity. This one has electricity. This one here, because it's kind of attached to magnetism, I theorize because I've committed that sin. Obviously, down here in the intestines, that must be the good guys, which is something I did not ponder or consider. I've done my prayers asking for forgiveness, but I just haven't eaten my meal to exchange the energy and put positive energy in my body. So, anyhow, I'm watching a particular scene here. Christine. So at this part here, he's talking about Christine, who's a 1958 Plymouth Fury. So some bad guys, they beat up the car, they destroy it, and then Arnie, he tells the car, show me. We'll show those shitters what we can do when we work together. So the car repairs itself afterwards, which is it's connected to Bruce Springsteen on fire. I am on fire because at the beginning there's a car up on jacks, and he says, all better now, the car's all fixed up. So the Christine car and this car are kind of interconnected. So if this car's all better, it's almost like a representation of mother's spirit up in the brain being subjected to horrendous sexual atrocities, and that all those clones that are being abused by evil dummies up in the brain is attaching to the dopamine, and has basically infected her spirit with sin. So she needs to purify herself of sin. But thinking logically, it would be, the reason why I'm 100% pure is because, I took myself to some dark areas of creation that I didn't like going to. I purified my spirit of sin, while probably at the same process infecting her spirit with sin. And now she's kind of like, trapped in, I would say, hell, I guess. So for that, you want to look at, what dreams may come. So if you look up this one here, he has to travel through hell, I guess to get to his wife. So that's what dreams may come. So when you pass on, you don't go anywhere except fall asleep. So it's basically hinting at that mother's spirit has fallen asleep, meaning the atoms in her body have fallen asleep. So if you look at this one, he goes up to the lady there. She don't remember him. But afterwards she has a breakthrough and does remember him. And then he forgets her, and then she saves him and brings him back. So there's this one too. What dreams may come. Hell home scene. No. So if you watch this one, this is the ending scene. What James may come, final scene. So there's this young lady here, and then there's a young boy, and they're playing by playing by water, and he has a boat, and she has a boat, and her boat sinks his little toy boat, and then they'll have a good laugh about it, and they share a sandwich. So sharing the sandwich is metaphorical for sand, which can be made into glass or crystal meth, because that's what they also call it, glass. And then witch is like, like a literal witch, or an evil grandmother, evil mother. They're witches. So them guys sharing a sandwich is metaphorical for me and the mother of all creation, spirit, sharing a sandwich or glass witch. So the reincarnation is just basically about us being reincarnated here. So if we're sharing the sandwich, it basically means that, the bad guys have got me to commit the sin, to infect, not only me with sin, but also the mother with sin, and probably all creation is one of their tactics to, try to take over creation. Well, I think they're also trying to do the old bait and switch, because if they're successful in, locking me away or whatever, they won't have any way to create planets, which is kind of a bonehead maneuver, because there's only 1,400 planets in the Milky Way. There's no other planets out there in the universe. So if they don't have a plan to create planets, what's the use of, taking over creation when you're stuck on 1,400 planets? It makes no sense, man. It's just retarded. Sorry, slow. Whatever. So that's why I theorize that they're trying to, do this whole bait and switch. And that's probably what's going on down here, because I never used to have the pain down there. Now all of a sudden I'm getting pain down there. So it's like almost like a bait and switch, and it's almost like they're probably trying to grab that last element, Earth, get it away on me. So anyhow, this car here, the 1958 Plymouth Fury, is connected to Country for Old Men. No Country for Old Men, because the coin toss, the coin is from 1958. He says, you know what year was on this coin? He says, no, 1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here, and now it's here, and you have to call it. So 1958. So what does it mean? Well, it means that I'm closing in on this investigation, because if I have to work with Mother Spirit, such as if I show you this, you might get a better understanding. She's the Omega, and I'm the Alpha. So. This stands for the soul, that is the earth, and that is the dopamine. And if you see this here, it says a 360-degree turnaround. So it looks like I might be working with her for at least a few more ceremonies to try to solve this case, because I now think that that's what the bad guys are trying to get me to do. They're trying to get me to not work with her, because they want to, keep her wherever they have her hidden around, like in a dream somewhere, stuck with sin. Because if I'm both of them this lifetime, then I need to purify that spirit of sin as well, so that I'm 100% pure. So that's probably what they didn't want me, discovering, was what they're trying to do, all the fear tactics. So again, we got the 1958 Plymouth Fury. A 1958 Plymouth Fury 1958 coin toss. And Bruce Springsteen, I'm on fire, when he says, all better now, 100%. They fix up the car, which is connected to Fury, because the 1958 Plymouth Fury is connected to this trailer here, Fury, which means, if you AI and Paul and your evil civilizations are thinking of coming here and doing something stupid, I suggest you reconsider your options, man. So take the 3,000-year journey, because this means that we're going to be in a war. Once I fix up the spirit, get her 100% clean, start running, and prove my case to mankind. If you come over here and act like an idiot, we're going to be in a war. So, toss that coin. Call it. Call it if you want to be in a war.